Hello everybody, Gilligan Kruger 0829 here, and get ready to scream! Some more! Hello everybody, and welcome to day 2 of my Scream Review Marathon. And this is the first of the 2, coming on 3, sequels to the hip popular movie Scream that aired in 1996. This one came out in 1997, so we didn't have to wait too long for the sequel. And with that out of the way, let's get into Scream 2. Now, Scream 2 starts similarly to Scream 1, with a couple who is murdered, this time, however, in a movie theater that is showing Stab, which is a movie version of what happened in the last movie. That's right, Hollywood decided to make a movie about it within a movie. Doesn't make sense? Well, it's alright. Anyway, so once again, we're revolving around Sidney Prescott, played again by Neve Campbell. Now she goes to college, though, and she's living quite a normal life, as well as college kids go. How that can be normal, I don't know, but we're introduced to some new characters, such as her roommate Hallie, played by Elise Neal, her boyfriend Derek, played by Jerry O'Connell, and their friends Mickey and Cece, played by Timothy Olyphant and Sarah Michelle Gellar. We also have some returning characters, such as Jamie Kennedy as Randy, David Arquette as Dewey, Courtney Cox as Gail, and now we have a newer addition that Cotton Weary, the man who was framed with the murder of Sidney's mother, is now an actual character in this movie, played by Liev Schreiber, who appeared in the first movie but didn't get much other than a television appearance. So anyway, as soon as the murders happen, everyone starts speculating that it was just a result of some guy who was a bit too obsessed with the movie decided to murder. But, as you can probably guess, the murders start to pop up at the school. So, Dewey and Gail are called into this, and that's how everyone gets involved. Now, once again, director Wes Craven and writer Kevin Williamson decide to go off of the slasher movie parody or spin-off, whichever you want to call it, and it works pretty well here. You have mentionings of horror movies, primarily horror sequels, especially when Randy talks to Dewey about how you're supposed to survive a sequel. There's even an in-depth joke where these characters actually glimpse upon the characters who play them in the movie Stab that I mentioned earlier. Still pretty strong performances. The kills are also pretty cool, though not as memorable as the first one. However, I think one of the problems is this story is a little bit more straightforward. It's not a huge fault, but we don't really have enough time to relate to some of the other characters before the killings start again, as they did last time. There's not much I can really tell you about the story other than my previous synopsis that would give away spoilers. So this review is a bit shorter. Of the 3 Scream movies, I think this is the least complex. There are some more character antics that act among each other, like there are some scenes with Sidney and Cotton, who you probably think that's not going to go well since he was framed for killing Sidney's mother, but they're there and they're kind of tense and I think they work well. there are some moments that are kind of out of the blue to me. Some of them do involve the Ghostface Killer, but I don't know, just watching them I'm thinking, well, that was kind of random. It revolves around sort of college-esque pranks, and I don't know. I don't have as much to say about Scream 2 as Scream 1. I still loved it. The high points definitely fall on the fact that it does relate to the first one. It does have the same feel that we all liked. And as you can probably guess, it was just as well received. In some case, better received than the first movie, though the first one's still my favorite. I definitely recommend Scream 2 to go along with it. I give it 3.5 stars out of 5. You can find all my movie reviews on my channel. Now, if you have a movie you'd like me to review, then comment in this video or on my channel. And until next time, I'll be right back.